Seneca urged us to live as if each day were our last, postpone nothing. He believed that the awareness of our own mortality is not a burden, but a gift. When we truly grasp that our time is limited, every moment becomes more precious, every choice more meaningful. Too often, we act as if we have endless time, letting days slip by in a haze of trivialities, distractions, and old grudges. We scroll, we gossip, we procrastinate, as if tomorrow is a guarantee. But in reality, these moments are lost forever, never to return. The truth is, tomorrow is never guaranteed. Each day is a crossroads, a chance to choose how we spend the hours we're given. We stand at the intersection of what we want and what we actually do, and the path we take matters. This isn't a call to fear, but to urgency. It's a reminder to wake up, to greet each sunrise with intention, and to step into the day with purpose. Life is a race with an unknown finish line, so why wait to begin? When we remember our time is limited, distractions lose their grip. The endless noise of the world fades and we can finally hear our own thoughts, our own desires, the opinions of others, fleeting pleasures and anxieties fade away. What once seemed urgent or important is revealed as temporary, even trivial, in the face of our finite existence. What remains is the present moment, a chance to act with purpose and kindness. We find ourselves drawn to what truly matters: connection, generosity, and joy. By embracing mortality, we learn to truly live. We savor the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of a sunset, the feeling of wind on our face. Each experience becomes richer, more vivid because we know it won't last forever. Death clarifies what matters, forcing us to choose how we spend our precious time. It's a compass, pointing us toward our deepest values and away from what drains us. Hold your current worries against the reality of your own finitude. Do they still matter? Most of what we stress over is insignificant in the grand scheme of things. The thought of death is a filter, separating the meaningful from the meaningless. It helps us let go of what no longer serves us, making space for what truly enriches our lives. Our energy is finite. Invest it wisely in family, work, and becoming your best self. Every day is an opportunity to build a legacy, to create memories, and to grow. This wisdom is ancient, proven by those who lived before us. Across centuries, philosophers, poets, and sages have reminded us life's brevity is what gives it value. Life's beauty and meaning come from its inevitable end. Like a flower that blooms for a season, or a sunset that fades, our lives are precious because they are fleeting. A game with no final whistle, a story with no last chapter, both are empty. It's the limits that give shape, excitement, and urgency to our days. The finality of death gives each moment weight and potential. It's a gentle nudge to make the most of the time we have, to fill our days with meaning. It calls us to be present, grateful, and intentional, to notice the small joys, to cherish the people around us, and to live with open eyes and an open heart. Don't wait for the right time. The time is now. Life is happening in this very moment. Embrace it fully, and let the knowledge of its limits set you free. Memento Mori, remember you must die, echoed through ancient Rome, etched into coins and whispered in the ears of emperors and generals alike. It was more than a phrase. It was a philosophy woven into the very fabric of daily life, a constant reminder that no matter how powerful or successful you became, mortality was the great equalizer. Victorious generals parading through the streets after hard-won battles were reminded of their mortality even at their highest moments. A slave would stand behind them quietly repeating, "Remember you are mortal," so that pride would not cloud their judgment or blind them to life's true priorities. This wasn't to spoil their joy, but to ground them in humility and perspective. It was a gentle nudge to savor their achievements, yet never lose sight of what truly matters beyond fleeting glory. Memento Mori isn't about sadness or fear. It's a tool for living fully and rightly. It encourages us to cherish the present, to find meaning in the everyday, and to approach each moment with gratitude and intention. We all delay dreams and conversations, assuming we have endless time. We put off adventures, forgiveness, and even simple joys, thinking tomorrow is guaranteed. This illusion is shattered by remembering death. Suddenly, the urgency to live authentically and love deeply becomes clear. Petty arguments, mindless scrolling, and worrying about others' opinions are thieves of our time. They distract us from what's truly important and drain the energy we could spend on what brings us joy and fulfillment. Mortality reveals what truly matters: character, relationships, and contribution. It reminds us to invest in love, kindness, and the legacy we leave behind. Embracing Memento Mori brings urgency and appreciation to each day. It inspires us to wake up with purpose, to greet each morning as a new opportunity to make our lives meaningful. Every sunrise is a gift, every moment with loved ones a treasure. The ordinary becomes extraordinary when we realize how limited our time truly is. Our time is finite, making it infinitely precious. Each second is a chance to connect, to grow, and to leave a mark on the world. Memento Mori isn't a relic of the past, it's essential for a meaningful life today. In a world full of distractions, it calls us back to what's real and lasting. Let it remind you to live with purpose. Don't just exist, live. Make every day count, and let the awareness of your mortality inspire you to create a life worth remembering. The Stoics meditated on death not to dwell in fear, but to cultivate gratitude and urgency. They saw death as the great equalizer, certain for all, regardless of status. By facing mortality, they stripped it of its terror and lived more freely. Seneca wrote, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive." Fear of death leads to a timid, unfulfilled life. Meditating on death was their antidote, encouraging boldness and intention. Each day they asked, "What truly matters if this is my last day?" This practice cut through distractions and focused them on their values. It ensured their actions aligned with what was important. If the end came, they would have no regrets. They lived each day with purpose and virtue. Memento Mori isn't abstract, it's a practical tool for daily life. When you internalize your time as finite, procrastination loses its appeal. The time to act is now. Mortality also transforms relationships. Grudges and resentments become trivial. Forgiveness becomes essential. Time with others is too precious to waste. Awareness of death helps us savor small joys, sunlight, laughter, a good meal. Memento Mori calls us to slow down and be present. These moments are gifts, not guarantees. Simple daily reflection, an object on your desk, a journal entry, can anchor this awareness. Ask, if today were my last, would I be proud of how I lived? What have I been putting off? These practices shift focus from the trivial to the essential. Shape your days into a life of meaning. Those who face death, veterans, survivors, the bereaved, understand life's value deeply. Veterans return from combat with a visceral sense of life's fragility. Everyday complaints seem trivial after facing real danger. This perspective leads to growth, gratitude, and a focus on what matters. Cancer survivors often describe their diagnosis as an awakening. The future is no longer assumed, the present becomes everything. Priorities shift from status to connection and joy. Grief, too, teaches us that time with loved ones is irreplaceable. Loss inspires us to be more present and loving. These experiences show that remembering death isn't about the past, it's about living intentionally now. Their resilience is a lesson for us all. Let their wisdom guide you to live more fully. Modern culture hides from death, but denial breeds anxiety. The monster you refuse to face is always scarier. The Stoics' new freedom comes from accepting reality, not avoiding it. Accepting mortality lifts a weight. You stop running from the inevitable. This acceptance shrinks trivial worries and clarifies what matters. Most daily stress is insignificant in the face of death. Acceptance gives you perspective and helps you focus your energy. Hiding from death is a cage. Facing it unlocks the door. With limited time, you have nothing to lose by living boldly. Give yourself permission to be authentic and pursue your dreams. The fear of death is a prison. Acceptance is freedom. Don't let fear keep you small. Embrace mortality and live fully. We've explored Memento Mori and its power to shape a purposeful life. This ancient reminder isn't meant to be morbid, but to awaken us to the beauty and urgency of each moment. When we truly grasp that our time is limited, we begin to see every day as a precious opportunity. Philosophy must be lived, not just understood. It's not enough to read wise words or ponder deep ideas. We must let them guide our actions, our choices, and our relationships. The practice starts with a simple question each day. If today were my last, would I be proud of how I lived? This question isn't meant to create anxiety, but to inspire clarity and intention. Did I act with courage and kindness? Did I show up for others and for myself in ways that matter? Did I invest my time in what matters? Did I nurture my relationships, pursue my passions, and give back to the world around me? This isn't about guilt, it's a compass for course correction. When we notice we've drifted, we can gently steer ourselves back to what's truly important. Some days you'll fall short. That's okay. Growth comes from honest reflection, not perfection. The point is awareness and gentle self-guidance. With each day you become more attuned to what truly matters to you. Daily reflection trains your mind to focus on the essential. It helps you let go of distractions and live with greater purpose. Let this question guide your choices and push you to be better, bolder, and more grateful. Each decision becomes a chance to align your actions with your values. Don't fear mortality, see it as your greatest motivation. The awareness of death can help you live more fully, love more deeply, and appreciate the present. Remember death as a wise teacher, not an enemy. Let it remind you to cherish your days and the people you share them with. Carry this reminder with you. Remember, you must die, so remember to live, make every day count, and let your life be a testament to what truly matters.